Hey there, happy Taco Tuesday to you. Today's variety is going to be a little spicy as temperatures really feel the heat into the afternoon. We're talking about the feels like temperature really creeping into that heat alert criteria. We'll talk about whether we get there or not, but first we're starting off with this view along the coast. The view from the Whitecap Beach entrance. This one comes to us from the city's beach cam, so have the wide view for yourself. A gorgeous start to the morning out here. A couple of places around the coastal bend that face out toward the coast, really getting a treat for a beautiful skyline as the sun pokes its head up over the horizon. But 6:36 your time right now, 6:37 I should say, and this is where we have been focusing our attention because of some showers dancing along our coastal neighborhoods. A lot of this moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. We saw this on Monday morning, but it was mainly for our northern communities. Now it's starting to trickle into places a bit farther south too, but again, a bulk of the activity focused to the north. So Rockport, this batch of showers as it holds on approaching the barrier islands could brush by you or along Highway 35. But I think most of this is focused toward San Antonio Bay up by Seadrift and eventually Point Comfort. But yeah, even into parts of Nueces and San Patricio counties, we've seen a few little spotty showers. One there located by Rodfield and Yorktown right now. Another quick little shower moving over Portland. These are going to race inland and they generally fizzle out before passing the Highway 77 corridor. So not too impactful this morning. We'll talk about better rain chances toward the end of the week in a moment, but boy, is it a warm start. Check out the temperature in your neighborhood where we have the 80s. In general, we're feeling like the 90s, a 10-degree temperature difference. And both NAS Corpus Christi there in the Bluff and in Port Aransas feeling like 94 and 93 respectively. And as we go through the afternoon, we'll have more of a direct southeast wind, and that is going to make that humidity all the more apparent. But between now and then, here's what we expect. Your dog walking forecast start today is Samantha out at the dog park. So yes, nice weather to take your four-legged friend out. Just make sure you're avoiding the hottest part of the day, generally between 11 and 4. Make sure they've got a place to cool off and plenty of water to stay hydrated. But our friend Samantha is going to have a nice start to the day as temperatures gradually increase through the 80s, getting to about 90 around lunchtime. Not much for wind for the first half of the day, but as we head into the afternoon, we'll pick up a breeze around 15 or so miles per hour. But again, that southeast wind direction is going to bump the humidity up and make our feels like temperatures teeter on that threshold of 110 degrees. So if we do that for 2 hours or more, we could see heat alerts issued for parts of the coastal bend. But we're right on that threshold. So right now there are none on deck. Either way, it's going to be hot, so make sure you're following those heat safety tips. Take breaks in the air conditioning if you work outside. Even taking a break into the work truck is a helpful trick to help keep your body cool. And we may have sea breeze today, much like we did on Monday, to help us out once again. It does tend to trigger a few showers, so that could happen for the early afternoon. Again, spotty in nature. I'll show you what one model thinks we'll expect. But first, what is a sea breeze? Well, it happens because of the difference in water and land. Water heats slower than land. So as we heat up throughout this morning and into the afternoon, we get a breeze that moves onshore. And that air heats up when it gets on land and rises, creating low pressure, some clouds, and you may even see some sprinkles, rumble of thunder. Yeah, we had that in some communities yesterday. And so it kind of makes this feedback loop that keeps it going. That sea breeze pushes well inland. It can feel a bit refreshing when we get that sea breeze, but generally as high pressure flows toward low pressure to seek that balance, that's where we get the sea breeze. And we could see that on Future Tracker. Check it out. A line of clouds along the coast starts to move inland, looks more apparent like a line, and could trigger a few spotty little showers. Again, these are quick, not meaningful rainfall. And it's over by the time we head into the late afternoon. Very little in the way of clouds left for the early evening, so beautiful sunset ahead. But we're also keeping an eye on the tropics. I know yesterday we talked about it. There was no tropical activity expected over the next 7 days. Well, for the next 7 days, day 7 is when we're keeping an eye on the potential for a group of thunderstorms. If it survives moving across the Caribbean and into the Gulf of Mexico, it could be something to watch. At this point, it's really far out. There's nothing there now. And that timing means it'll be next week's problem, but we'll continue to keep an eye on it. Nothing to worry about now. But something that could help us, Saharan dust moving across the Atlantic toward the coastal bend. Looks like we could have a batch of Saharan dust here on Friday on into Saturday. Not a whole lot of it, but enough for people who are sensitive with allergies to notice it. Some things that happen when we've got that Saharan dust is it limits tropical activity. good news. But it can cause respiratory issues for folks who are sensitive, and it does create brilliant sunsets that glow red and orange. So a couple of things to know about that. However, again, that's an issue for later on in the weekend. For us, in the forefront of the forecast, we're going to have the heat to contend with through about Thursday. And then this weekend, we'll have on and off rain chances, widely scattered showers, perhaps a rumble of thunder.